This is Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so right now, the Most High has given the earth into the hand of the wicked, so they can rule their way. And their way is wickedness. They're ruling in wickedness. The Most High gave it to them for a time and for a purpose. Okay? It's for us, the righteous nation of people, not to be on his side, not to do the things that he does, not to accept them. All right? That's why he tells us, men of the Lord, to rid our people from their hands. All right? And they rule in wickedness, but when they rule in wickedness, they have been given a gift of, deceit, and their tongue frameth deceit, but it's real smooth. It seemed real nice. Okay? And so you fall for it. But this is Psalms 82 and 1. It says, God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. That's that same chapter that I read in verse 6 about ye are gods, talking about the Israelites. Okay? So he said he judgeth among us. That's down here, these gods that's in the flesh. He judgeth among us. He says, verse 2, how long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? How long are even you, men of the Lord, are going to accept the persons of the wicked? Come up out of that. Remember yourself. Remember who you are. You're the righteous. All right? You're the righteous nation of people that I made to be righteous. Good. All right? So come up out of that wickedness. Come up out of his spell. Okay? And then rid our other people out of the hand of the wicked, under their spell. And we realize that only 1/3 of our people are going to come up out of that spell and take heed to his prophets. All right. 2/3 of our people are not going to take heed to us because they under that spell and they love this place because they get to do whatever they flesh want to do. Okay. They get to consume just all manner of things according to their flesh. And like Paul said, in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. So if I'm giving heed to my flesh, then then I'm wicked. All right. That's why in this Jeremiah 17 and 5, it says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. All right. If you make flesh your arm, if you make flesh who you are, then it says, cursed are you. All right. Because then your heart, your mind, the Hebrew word for heart is lab, which means your mind. So your mind is going to depart from the Most High God and what he says do for righteousness' sake. Then you're going to do all manner of wickedness because you think that your flesh. All right. Your flesh. That's why it says when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation because you still in the flesh. Your flesh, my flesh want to do all manner of wickedness. I see something and I just be like, and I have to, rebuke that demon. All right. I have to rebuke myself in this flesh. Like, nah, I can't do that. That's why it's a battle between the spirit and the flesh. Or it should be a battle. Okay. It should be a battle. See, but with 2/3 of our people, there's no battle. The flesh is winning and doing everything that it want to do. Okay. So, carrying on. Right. So that was Job 9 and 24. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked right now. Okay. Now, this is Job 21 and Job 21 or Excuse me real quick. That is Job. Sorry about that. Man, where Job 21 and 30. I must have wrote it down wrong. 20. Oh, I'm in Jeremiah. That's why. So let me go back to Job 21 and 30. It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. All right. So the wicked is reserved. All right. They're not getting punished right now. They're reserved right now to the day of destruction. We read that in a couple different scriptures. Okay. Unless you're coming to get in on it. Yeah. Come on.
I had to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I was like, unless you're coming to get in on it. I'm basically talking about, how the wicked is reserved for a punishment. And if our people, the Israelites, want to, enjoy their time, then they get the same punishment. Okay, that's basically the point. All right, and I got the brother Rala here with me. Just came in. So it says that the wicked is reserved. See, remember we read that in that Maccabees how, that we are forthwith punished, but the Lord is long suffering towards them. That's why Esdras has said this, because he didn't understand at the time. He's like, man, this is second Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 3 verse 27. It says, and so thou gavest thy city over into the hand of thine enemies. Are their deeds then any better than that inhabit Babylon, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion? Esdras was asking, are their deeds, these heathens, are their deeds any better than ours, that they should have the dominion over us? All right. It says, are their deeds then any better that inhabit Babylon, which was those heathens, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion, over us, the Israelites? It says, for when I came thither, I had seen impieties without number. He said, man, these heathen was doing all manner of wickedness. It says, then my soul saw many evildoers in this 13th year, so that my heart failed me. I almost had a heart attack. They was doing so much wickedness, these heathens.
It's like Lot. He was vexed with their wicked conversation.
All
right, because these heathens, man, they're animals, man. All right, but since Jake, like the scriptures say, after you deal with them, let them be as a heathen, man. That's why they're going to get that same judgment, man, because they want to act like an animal. You're going to get a judgment as an animal, man.
That's it. So it says, verse 30, it says, for I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning. Esdras said, I see how thou sufferest, meaning allowed. You allowed them sinning. You didn't punish them, right? It says, and have spared wicked doers. You spared them, all right? It says, and have destroyed thy people, and have preserved thine enemies. He said, you have preserved thine enemies, and has not signified it. Matter of fact, it was something. What was that scripture?
I got something while you.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 16:4. It said, Yahweh has made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
I already hit it.
Oh, you hit it?
Right,
that's the spirit.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So everything, the Lord created everything, man. Even for the day of evil, man.
Yep.
All right. So you niggas, man, y'all a lot of you 2/3 are numbered to the slaughter, man. Alright, so you want to continue to live like them, and that's why the scriptures say also, man, woe unto them who go down to Egypt for help and has not asked of me, man.
That's it.
You going to these heathens as if they're your God, man. Hey, what's the scripture say? Where's those gods that you had? Was it? I think it's in Sirach.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
He's like, where's those guys that you had? Call upon them and ask them to save you, man.
Right.
All right. So that's the situation the Lord got you niggas in, man.
Right. Even now, like the old girl, now they got the shutdown going on, and she was like, "Please, I've lost everything. I'm just down to my ring. I've pawned everything. I just got my ring left. Could you open back up the government, please, Trump?" Please, not, praying to the Most High to sustain you.
Like he got some type of power.
Right. It's the international bankers that's over him.
God, and y'all thinking that Trump has any power, man. They all work together, man.
Right.
All of this is in conjunction for what they trying to do, man.
Yep.
They understand that it's more Edomites on this welfare than Jake is, but they want to get to the few Israelites that is on it, man, and afflict them even more than what they're going through, man, because they know that their time is short. Anytime you put the Israelites on CNN, you put it on CNN, that influx is right around the corner, man.
That's right. It says, and I'm gonna go back to that Job real quick. It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, right? Now, this reserved comes from the Hebrew word chashak, which means to withhold, restrain, hold back, right? And then it says preserve,
God.
all right? Preserve, right? So once again, the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction, preserved, right? And then right here in this second Esdras, chapter 3 and 30, it says, "For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, thou allowed them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and has destroyed thy people." You destroyed your own people, the Israelites, and really not utterly destroyed, but has punished them forthwith. Mm-hmm. You have punished them immediately. But what Esdras didn't understand at the time is that he was doing that for our moral improvement. He was punishing them just like you got kids, right? Mm-hmm. See, I had to use him. I don't have kids.
I got plenty. I got enough.
Right. So when you punish your kids, do you punish them to kill them? Or do you punish them
to teach them a lesson?
To teach them a lesson so they can learn.
That's like with my wife's daughter. I get on her heavy because she don't listen. So I'm hard on her because she don't listen. So if you be hard on her, you gotta break them, man. It's like if you got an animal, man. You got a dog. You gotta break your dog, man. Sometimes some children need to be broken, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that discipline is what breaks them. The Lord broke my ass.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like hell, it's still breaking me.
Yeah.
But
you learning. You growing. You getting better. And that's how we should be right now. Not enjoying ourselves with the wicked. Not trying to live our best life. Okay.
That's what they doing. Living my best life.
Yeah.
And that's what the scripture the brother was just reading, man. That's the same thing with the heathen are doing.
Yeah.
Jake doing the same thing right with him.
Exactly. And I'm going to get more in this chapter too. But it says, "For thou have seen how," back in 2nd Esdras 3 and 30, "For I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and hast preserved thine enemies." Which, that same preserved, the wicked is reserved for the day of evil. All right, and I just went into that Hebrew word and the meanings of it, and one of the definitions was preserve. Preserve thine enemies, and has not signified it. It says, "I do not remember how this way may be left." He said, "Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Are these heathens better than us then? If you not
these motherfuckers rule us, tear us down, break us down."
Right. But Esdras, at the time, he didn't understand that, no, the Lord is punishing us for our moral improvement. He's punishing us so we can go through all these experiences and learn and grow into being those righteous judges that we're going to be for all existence after the Lord come back and set up the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be right here on the earth. All right. He said, or are there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel? All right. Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? Only we have. All right. So, but that's the point So I'm gonna go back to this Job 21 and 30. It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, that they should be brought forth to the day of wrath. Okay? See, but before they're brought to the day of wrath, this now going up some in this same chapter, Job 21 and 7. So what are they doing now? It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power?
Hey, the scriptures say they're not troubled as all other men is.
That's
man.
right.
All right, so hey, the scriptures call you niggas like your daddy Esau, man. Y'all just living just like him, man. They're not troubled like the rest of these men. All right, you men ain't trouble with your. You guys will let your women go to swingers, be swingers, man. All right, that troubles our soul, our energy, man. We can't deal with no madness like that. All right, you niggas are driving Teslas and Bentleys, Beamers, and Bentleys, Beamers, and Bentleys, whatever shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel like y'all got y'all part on this side, man.
They do.
Even Jake that don't got nothing. That's
you talking about Jake?
Yeah, Jake and the wicked. You know, but Jake, they feel like they got $1 million with a PlayStation.
When he say Jake, he talking about Jacob, the Israelites.
God.
All right.
All right, Israel cool with a PlayStation, a ugly chick with a big booty in an apartment building, man. He feel like he rich, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hey, Jake's simple, man. Let alone the Israelites who got it.
Right. See, but guess what? It was the wicked nation of people who actually, put this in our mind.
Like
that.
Slavery.
Mm-hmm.
That the whole wedding ceremony, how the wedding ceremony went, man. All right, them looking at them desiring the what the wicked had, what Esau was doing, man.
Right.
And that's what spawned the jumping of the broom. Yeah, we had our own little ceremonies, but Jake went away from their own customs to follow the customs of the heathens, man.
Yep. And like that movie, They Live. You know what I'm saying? That's what they put out there. Consume. Live your best life. This is how you're supposed to be. This is how this is, you get this particular title if you be like this, and this is the status quo, and this is what you should try to attain, And then our people are falling hook, line, and sinker for it and trying to do that. See, but right now, this is not our portion. This is not our lot. To have the dainties of this world and live our best life and be rich. This is not for us right now. Okay? This is for the wicked. We read in Job 9 and 24, the earth right now is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So back in this Job 21 and 9, it says, 8. It says, their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of God upon them.
So they living in good neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave your door unlocked to your house, your door unlocked to your car.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nobody breaking in your stuff, man.
Yep.
That's living in peace, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a peaceful thing to be able to lay down and go to sleep with your door open and know ain't nobody finna come in your house.
Yep.
Man.
It says, verse 10, their bull gendereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf.
So basically, they business are flourishing. They
Yep.
flourishing. They business are growing. They're making more money and ain't nothing stopping. It's just going and going, man.
Yep. It says they send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children's dance. They take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ.
So they going to these parties, enjoying themselves. Ain't got a care in the world, man. Trust fund babies, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, they ain't got a care in life, man.
Yep. Verse 13, it says they spend their days in wealth.
From a baby out the womb. Money.
Yep. Rich. Filthy.
You come out the womb with Louis Vuitton diapers.
Right.
So like
It says, and in a moment go down to the grave. See, this is what's about to happen, though. Therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Because they feel like they got it already.
That's it.
They feel like they got it on this side. Can't nobody tell them nothing, man. We don't want to learn the laws. What we need the laws for? We got money. All right, that's why it was so hard for that rich man. He said, man, I did everything. He said, what I got to do to follow you, man? He said, say everything you have, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because you feel like with that money, you got power. You get a different type of woman. You can deal with any type of woman. The what you would call the status quo. All right, the top of the line. All right, you get the best cars, the best rooms, or when you go do this and go do that. But that's not gonna get you in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Hey, the scriptures say no flesh shall inherit the kingdom, man. These bodies are going to pass away and go to the dust, man. And the scriptures say in a moment we shall be changed, man. Our new bodies ain't going to desire the same things in the fashion that these bodies desire. All right, we're going to have complete understanding. Our flesh is going to be in sync with the spirit, man.
Right. Yep. And that's what the elect is learning right now. Going through this spiritual fire and putting off the mortal. All right, and putting on the immortal, forsaking this present evil world and the money, cars, clothes, and the holes and success. You know? Go ahead.
All right, this is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
You see? And that's the destruction that the Lord has for these other nations. See, but he said, rise and depart. Depart from this present evil world. Depart from thinking it's on us to live our best life and have fun and be rich. It says depart from that mindset. Okay? Because it's going to do what?
Pollute you.
It's going to pollute you. All right, and you're gonna be go ahead
with that money, man. With money, man, you're exposed to a different type of level of wickedness, man. All right, you're exposed to. You can go to different parties and different clubs and get into different places that people can't get into, man.
Yeah.
You can explore the world. All right, the scriptures say about a man that travels, man. When you go to these different other countries and you see how different things and you see their gods and you exposed to different wickedness, man. And hang around different people.
Right. And you rich, you ain't thinking about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You ain't thinking about the Most High and his instruction and his laws. You thinking about spending your money, enjoying yourself, living your best life, doing all manner of things.
We going next week.
You know what I'm saying? And consuming everything upon the lust of your flesh. You're not thinking about the Most High God.
At all.
All right, what else you got, bro?
This is Job 20. I'm gonna start at 5.
Hold on, I got that. I got
okay.
that. Yeah,
right,
so
right,
yeah,
right,
I'm gonna hit this first. Yeah, it's all good. No, you just in the spirit, you know. So I wanted to hit this Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, because it goes right along with the Job. Not only 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, but also that chapter 21, how they leave their kids, their wealth, and their children dance, and they have all manner of this and that, and they have the whole world, and they enjoying themselves. This is for them right now, but check it out. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, for the ungodly said, all right, the wicked nation of people said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. It says, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of man there is no remedy. Therefore, matter of fact, I'm going to jump down to verse 5. It says, for our time is as a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no more returning, for it is fast sealed that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, and let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures as in youth.
And in the beginning of this, it said, man, they reasoning and not aright.
Right.
It said, no man cometh back. Hey, that's not true.
Right.
All of these things that they're saying are false statements. Because it's reincarnation, man. They not considering that they're going to be judged for these things and come back and live out their judgment, man.
Right. Yep. So it says this is their mindset. Since they have that mindset, they saying, all right, well, come on and let us enjoy ourselves and let us speedily use the creatures as in youth, meaning let us use these bodies and do all manner of fun things, while we're young because before we get old, we can't do nothing and enjoy ourselves. So right now, let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's do whatever our flesh want to do. Let's make us a bucket list and do all the things on that list. So, we have no regrets by the time that we die. We're going to do all manner of wickedness and just whatever, enjoy ourselves.
Like in the movie Noah, Tubal Cain, man. He said, damned if I do. So I'm gonna do everything to basically deserve it, man.
I didn't see the movie, but
yeah, he pretty much said, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm gonna do everything hell, this is gonna take for me to be damned.
Yep.
Because it don't matter. I'm gonna do it. He basically said, "Fuck it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do everything to be damned."
Yep.
You know, and that's what Esau doing. That's why they so deep off into witchcraft. That's why they so deep off into homosexuality. That's why they so deep off into getting rich on this side and doing what the hell they want to do. And you niggas are the same way, and y'all gonna be destroyed right with them because y'all living just like that.
And
man.
that's the point, man. That's the point of our people, man. Come up out of this, man. Come up out of that. Okay? Make your bodies a living sacrifice. And when the Lord come back with this wrath, in the day of the Lord's wrath, and with this fire and destruction, you don't get caught up in it. Okay? So back in this verse 8, it says, "Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered, and let none of us go without his part in our voluptuousness."
That's a hell of a word.
Yeah, voluptuousness goes back into basically sensual desires and carnality and fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Let us do all the things that our flesh, undisciplined, right? It says, "Let us leave tokens and joyfulness in every place. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. For this is our portion and our lot is this." And now that was true, all right? Because the earth was given into the hand of the wicked.
And they understood that this is their side, man.
It says, "For this is our portion and our lot is this." He just read in that Micah, for us Israelites, this is not our portion. Our lot isn't this. This is not our rest. All right. This is not for us to enjoy ourselves and go without his part in their voluptuousness and, crown ourselves with rosebuds. This is not for us right now to live our best life. This is a training ground. And when we're training, when we're learning, when we're gaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, guess what? It says, no pain, no gain. All right, you got to go through. That's why it says, "Through much suffering shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven."
Hey, like the Salaki side note, like the fallout, man. He fell out last year, man. He's talking about he was sleeping in the hotel, man, but didn't come out and tell brothers that he was in a situation. He was worried about money, looking good for this world, and now this man is in an open relationship with a tranny, man.
Yep.
All right, so the Lord gave him completely over to the lust of his desires, man. All right, you wanted somebody good that's gonna wipe you down. I'm gonna give you a man. You got a man, dude. All right, and that's your destruction. You wanted, you got what you wanted. Destruction.
That's it.
You didn't want to suffer and put off the lust of this flesh.
Right.
All right, and that's the lust of the flesh.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Being
a homosexual.
Yep.
That's the lust of the flesh.
Yeah.
Man.
And I just read, "Hey, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm." You know what I'm saying? Your flesh, wanted that homosexual relationship. All right. And you gave into your flesh,
like a damn animal. Man.
Yep. So you're gonna have to pay for that, okay? So it says, right. So that was basically the point for. But even though I still, you got something else? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
This is Luke 6. I'm gonna start at 20. All right. Now this is Yahweh Shai talking. All right. So this is coming straight out Malak Yahweh Shai's mouth, man. All right. And he says, "And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hungry now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh." All right, why we gonna laugh? We laughing now. Look at this. Look at your link finna get cut off. Right. The Section 8 finna get cut off.
And the only reason we laughing now is because we see the downfall of this present evil world. Because if without that, then we weeping. We weeping for all the abominations that's going on in this world. We weeping for all the wickedness and things. We weeping that we still in this flesh,
Even to see, even like the situation, man, we was dealing with, man. I actually like that dude, man. I ain't to see him. That's a vexation to build an infinity for somebody and for them to go back into the world, man. All right, that's a vexation, man. Not being able to enjoy your children's like you supposed to. All right, and they call them the women children. We put them inside the woman, man. All right, and we can't enjoy nothing. Hey, you broke. You gotta go work a 9 to 5, a 12-hour shift. All right, just to keep money in your pocket, you gotta work 4-5 days, 12-hour shifts just to have a little extra, man. Hey, to see your brother suffering, working his ass to the bone, man,
Now,
just to stay afloat.
yep. Now it just said that the ungodly